All right, welcome back. We have another one today. And before I even hit record, I kept hearing that a new path is calling. A new way of living is calling. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is about momentum and forward thinking, foresight, planning for the future. Not surprised that it came out again. Saying one more time. You need to know that you are loved and supported, is what I'm hearing. And you also need to be told that you can do whatever this is. Five of Pentacles ended up on the bottom of the deck. Hearing like where you are is not enough. Like where you are right now, you deserve better. And I'm also hearing like where you are right now is not where you're gonna stay. You probably know this or feel this. Creativity. Interesting. And with this, I'm actually seeing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the King of Swords. It's like not just creativity, but like living your truth, speaking your truth, relishing in your truth. Because you have worked so hard to get here. Sorry, I keep covering it up. It's the Warrior. You've worked so hard to get here. And like you finally have these parts of yourself that you've stitched together over time. That was the Valley of Unity. Like you are in alignment with your higher self. And you need to know that you're doing and you've done a great job. There's a rebirth happening. You've gotten as far as you can go. 333 on my timer as I said that. You've gotten as far as you can go where you are right now. So they're showing me like it's hard to describe. They're showing me like a switch up. So like it's time to switch things up so you can keep going down your path essentially. Yeah, there's some clarity coming in about finances as well, because the Security card landed right on top of the Page of Swords and then the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I just heard like you're wondering like, is it gonna be there? Is the money gonna be there? It will be. Okay. They pulled a lot just like all in one pile. Yeah, you're exploring different aspects of yourself. We have the Muse and the Page of Cups. you're exploring different aspects of yourself. And, you know, this can also be, Page of Cups can be read as like an innocence or like an inner child. And you've done a lot of work with your inner child to the point where like you are incorporating that now into like your day-to-day routine. Okay. So Universal Spirit landed on top of a pile of cards. And I'm hearing with these cards specifically, or with the Universal Spirit at least, it's all for you. It's all for you. Like, all of this change is for you. It's so you can be the best version of yourself. And it's so what you are doing in your day-to-day is actually reflective of this new version of you, of the work that you have done. Because where you are at right now is something that an old version of you wanted. Or maybe for some of you, I think you're also coming out of like something that an old version of you wanted, and you're kind of like in this in-between space. Okay. I heard you're wondering where it is. I keep seeing descending numbers. So earlier I saw 321. Now I just saw 654 on the timer. So like hearing slow it down. I also heard like chill the beans. All right. Again, I'm getting at the image of a wheel on a car spinning, but it's like stuck in the mud, so all it's doing is making a mess. So like the more that you thrash around, the more that you like can't settle, the harder you're making it for yourself. So we have the Magician reversed and 8 of Wands, which again is saying like, where is it? Where's the thing that I asked for? Or I didn't ask for this. And things are turning around, right? And the magician also reminds us that we have all the tools at our disposal. You just might not know what to do with them at this point. 808 on my timer as I said that. Then we have the reverse Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. And I'm hearing it's taking time to get to you because it needs to happen in the right way. Remember, there is more at play here than just you. This involves other people being in their right spot of their journey at the exact right time as well. So it's more than just you. And I have a 12 written up there. My eye keeps being drawn to that. So you might be seeing a lot of 12/12s or 122 or like 12/21 even. All right. King of Swords, 6 of Wands, and 3 of Wands. Yeah, you've come so far. It's time to start like looking towards the future. It's time to start looking towards something grander. And they're showing me like big picture. So don't get so caught up in the details. Some of you might be learning something new right now. Or be called to like go out and learn something new. I'm hearing for some of you, it's actually like Interesting. Some of you, I just heard finances, but I was thinking of something else because some of you could be finances, could be something like going deeper into your spirituality and learning new aspects of that. You have the King of Cups in reverse. Some of the people that you might be asking opinions from might not be that emotionally mature or emotionally secure, because security fell out again as I was putting it away. Yeah, they can't. You're leaving a time, you're leaving people that are just not emotionally where you are at and where you need them to be at, to be honest. Because you deserve better. Take the bells a sign. Also, I said that at 11:11. Feeling like it's time to go somewhere that you've never been. Security came out of the deck again. It's time to go somewhere you've never been. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. It's time to go. The Messenger and Death. I didn't even see that Death was on the bottom of the deck. This is a massive ending for you. Again, this is a collective message, but someone has been very persistent since I pressed go. Some of you really might be turning and looking towards like the witchy side of things, the witchy side of spirituality. If you are, I do have another channel. It's called The Witch's Brew. It's linked in my bio. But yeah, we talk about all sorts of stuff over there. But anyway, back to the reading. We have Death, and then underneath we have Judgment. So like this Death is like literally a death of a cycle, and Judgment is rebirth. And the King of Cups is underneath. And it's because you've done such a good job of integrating those lessons. And honest, the Six of Wands wants to keep popping out too. Like, you did it. You have gotten yourself, 1313 on my timer, you have gotten yourself farther than any of your ancestors have ever gotten. Like, please let that sink in. You have incorporated lessons and you have incorporated healing into your life that no one else in your lineage has been able to do up until this point. And your ancestors are like popping in now. And I'm hearing like, don't you think we're gonna reward that? Like, don't you think your ancestors are gonna reward that? Of course they are. Because they are so proud of you. Because you did something that none of them were able to do. Which is huge. Which is huge. So you really need to like stop being so hard on yourself. And this message keeps coming through like almost every single day this week. This message has come through in some way, shape, or form. You need to be kinder to yourself. Hearing you need to show yourself a little bit more compassion. Okay. We're saying like 1444. We're saying like, we know that you're burnt out, you're over it. You're ready to take a break. You can hit pause on your healing journey at any time. You don't need to wait for permission. Confirmation bell. Interesting. I'm seeing like the Four of Cups. Nope, the Four of Pentacles with this. Interesting that I said cups. But that's all about like kind of hoarding. Which is, we have domination and security. Finances might be tight right now, but that doesn't mean that they're going to stay that way. Many of you are also working through some financial lessons that are really generational. Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm talking to them. Because we have the Devil here. And that landed with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. Now I can't show the, here. I can't even show the whole picture. But the chain around his neck, there are two people. A male and female. Male and female, I should say. But the chain around his neck is really loose. And you can't see it because I have to cover it up because it has nudity. They're chained to the Devil, but you can see the chain is really loose. So they can get out of this position that they found themselves in. And they're saying, like, what's holding you back, or part of what's held you back, is feeling the need to fight for everything that you have. And honestly, again, we're talking about ancestors here, like, that's part of generational healing as well. And it's going to take a really hard time, like a really long time, to fully unlearn that. Not a hard time, but a long time. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this Ace of Wands is telling us. We have the Architect in reverse and withdrawal. It's time for there it is, knew it would come. It's time for you to do something about that persistent thought, that persistent dream, passion, like the one that hasn't left you alone. It's time to do something about it. Okay. Some of you may have been like avoiding it, or there may be a decision that you are avoiding. But for whatever reason, I'm sure it's a valid reason that you have. But they're saying, like, do the thing. If you're wondering how, spend some time with yourself and sit with it. Ask your spirit team for confirmation. Ask them about the next steps. You might not know right away. You might not get the answer right away. I feel like if you do that, you'll be doing something else later on, and all of a sudden, like, get an idea. Like, I'm seeing someone washing dishes and being like, oh, that's how I get there. So, I love you. As always, I hope this helps. And if you would like further and more personalized guidance for you, I do offer private readings through, you can get that through the link in my bio. Bye.